G'day mate, 40 here. So I just watched this 2019 documentary from Hulu. It's called Jawline, and it's about this 16-year-old kid trying to make it in the world of live streaming. So his name's Austyn, and he has about 20,000 followers, and he's trying to make it big time. And he's also trying to escape from poverty at home, dysfunction at home, from being bullied at school. And he projects this like sweetness, naivete. He's good looking, he's got all this energy, and he presents this real positive message telling people to follow their dreams. And he's got this enormous following among teenage girls. Well, not enormous. I mean, he'll have 4, 5, 6 people watching him live. And when he does a live meetup, there are about 5 girls who show up. So he's struggling to digitize his digital footprint, and he's making about $60 a day. And the thing that struck me was not so much Austyn, who was struggling to make it as a live streamer. What struck me was the pain among his followers. And the remark was, it's not normal happy people aren't watching live streams. It's people who are troubled, people who are miserable, people who are being bullied, people who feel disconnected, people whose reality is awful, and so they want to distract themselves by a live stream. And here's a comment from the director of this documentary. I think everybody in that world of live broadcasting is escaping some sort of situation. And so it's not just the personalities in live streaming who are trying to escape a situation. It seems to be overwhelmingly the audience trying to escape misery. That we've developed like these two personalities. According to the documentary director, for the teenagers, there's the personality they display at school, and then there's their more idealized, fantasized self that they display online. And she thinks this is new, but we've always displayed different personalities because there's no like true Luke. There's no true self, because who we are changes depending on the situation. I'm going to speak and think differently in Sydney, Australia than in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to think and speak differently when I'm talking to a fellow Orthodox Jew, as opposed to talking to, say, a secular Jew, as opposed to talking to a religious Christian, as opposed to talking to someone who's not at all religious. I'm going to speak differently to a Hindu from India than I am to, say, an indigenous Mexican American. So we're always changing depending on the context in which we're speaking, acting, operating, and thinking. So that's why going to a new place, it's like rewiring your brain. You think different thoughts in a new place because everything around you is different. But what struck me was the pain and the misery of this guy's fans, and how they were seeking like a substitute boyfriend or a substitute friend, a substitute brother, some kind of parasocial relationship with this live streamer. And it's kind of heartbreaking. So check out this documentary. It's called Jawline. It's on Hulu. It came out in 2019. Also check out The Rescue. Great documentary from National Geographic about the rescue of those Indonesian soccer players who got trapped in caves when the water came flooding in.